Maybe the best way to have more creativity in your world is to build some walls, is to build some barriers. You know, to paraphrase G.K. Chesterton, he said, yeah, walls, but walls around a playground. But walls around a playground. One of the myths that we uncovered when I was doing all the research for my new book, Creativity Unleashed, one of the myths we discovered was this. A lot of people said, I need no limits. I need to get out of the box. I need to get rid of the rules, the regulations, the stuff that boxes me in, the walls. But maybe the opposite is true. And what we found is almost always the opposite is true. We need some walls, but they're walls around a playground. Let me give you an example. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's builds this incredibly successful business. You know, they do 2 times the revenue of Whole Foods per square foot. They do 3.3 times the revenue of Walmart per square foot. And the founder, as he was building the company, he started playing with the walls. And he said, what are the walls? And he came up with 3 questions. 3 questions that were walls around a playground. Question number 1, what's the value per square inch? Question number 2, he wanted things that were high in value per square inch. One of his walls was high in value per square inch. Number two, it had to be high turnover. It had to be something that was sold over and over and over and over and over again. And number 3, it had to be easily handled. 3 walls, but walls around a playground. Let me give you an example. He said, look, we thought about, should you sell jewelry? That's high value per square inch, right? High profit margin per square inch that it takes up. You sell diamonds. Okay. But is it high volume? Is it high volume? Because the high value per square inch, yes, very high. But the high volume, do people come in and buy diamonds on a regular basis? Or would he have a shelf that's just jewelry and have 1 customer per month or 1 customer per, every few weeks? He wanted things that are just flying off the shelves. So three walls, right? 3 questions around a playground. Another one example he gave was fresh meat, fresh fruit, and cold cuts. Okay, high value per square inch, high profit margin per square inch. Yeah, sure. High turnover. Does it sell a lot? Oh, yeah, absolutely. But easily handled. Cold cuts. No. Fresh meat. No. Fresh fruit. For the most part, no. Go into a Trader Joe's and think about these 3 questions. But more importantly, in your world, Creativity Unleashed. You want more creativity in your life. You want to be better at getting more creativity out of the people around you, whether it's friends, family members, maybe a nonprofit you're involved in, maybe it's coaching a sport, and you want more creativity in the way the practices are on, or the way you get engagement, or the way you get the team to look at the game. You want more creativity in your team. Maybe you own a company or you're a CEO of a company, and you want more creativity in that team. Walls, but walls around a playground. Maybe you don't have 3 questions, but maybe you start with 1. Maybe you start with 2. What could we change here that would make it more fun? What could we change here that would force us to create more connections with each other? Walls around a playground. I challenge you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and your take on this, but where will you go with this idea?